Really, I'm not pessimistic at all about this Supreme Court decision. What President Tinubu could do as the father of the nation and a former governor himself who understands the issues and a political leader is to, just like he addressed the National Economic Council recently, he's not supposed to be there, but he went there and and chaired the meeting, which was constitutionally meant to be chaired by the vice president. And he said, look, governors, I want you to give me blueprint of how you want to solve food security in your state within 1 week. You get? The president can also call for National Council of State meeting and said, look, this is our country, we have no other place. We are talking of insecurity. Insecurity takes place at the grassroots. Most of the banditry takes place at the grassroots. The local government chairperson is helpless because he has no control of funds. He has no control of security. If the governor is even saying that they are just chief security officer by mouth, that power resides in Abuja. So if the president can call his brother governors to a meeting, appeal to them, and get them to be on the same page with him, to reform local government, and let them see the bigger picture, that look, this controlling local government because you want to retain power, as a governor you cannot be governor for more than 8 years, maximum 2 terms. So let go, let there be thriving administration at the local government. They know what to do. Once they remove their hands and allow for free, for instance, return those areas where local government is supposed to get IGR, return it to them, and make sure you oversight the IGR collection so that they don't also collect and keep it in their own personal purse. Because we have seen management of parks, they do ticketing, collect millions, but it never went to the right purse. You understand? I don't want to elucidate too much. You know what happens with the parks, motor parks, gardens, abattoirs, cemeteries, signages. These are under local government. It's enunciated from the first schedule. So if the governors allow them to manage those things that the constitution has given to them, and also give them their own portion of support, financial, apart from the one from federal. But you see, the question that comes to mind, that rings, is what will the governors do with the LCDAs? Because, like I've pointed out, the functioning of LCDA, so far, what they have been doing to maintain the LCDA is to redistribute funds that comes from the federation account into the JAC account and use it. It's like in Lagos now, there are 20 recognized local government, but there are 37 LCDAs. So you redistribute what is meant for 20 local government to 57 places.
The LCDAs don't have a constitutional provision. So when the federal government is ready, it knows how to do.
No. What I'm now saying is that leads us to a question. Would the governors scrap these LCDAs, or would they allow them to leave and use state funds to now get them to function? Or another pathway, as we have been saying, people have been knocking Supreme Court, knocking President Tinubu. Can we also have constitutional alteration and say everything that has to do with local government, remove it. Let every state decide on whether they want a third tier of government or another tier of government, and let them create it and fund it from their own purse. Because as it is, even the local government creation has been lopsided. You have a Kano state with 44 local governments, Lagos with similar population or approximate population having 20 local governments. And the Lagos state people felt that they are marginalized. That why should they have 20 local government and Kano will have 44? Meanwhile, they created Jigawa out of Kano. Jigawa still has over 20 local governments.
Jide, you are taking us into very complex
so what
issues.
I'm saying invariably is that if we want to alter the constitution,
Yes.
we must be clear with options we want to have. First, we must alter the constitution. If you want to keep state independent electoral commission, you cannot keep them in the way and manner they currently operate. You must guarantee them political, administrative, and financial autonomy. Otherwise, nothing will change. So you will just have these routine, sham, and charade elections that will produce whoever they want to be in local government. But that is even the least of the problem. Like I've said, the governors are in control of local government service commission. They appoint the key staff of local government. The political godfathers that operate at local government, who many of you do not know, the very flamboyant and very powerful traditional rulers who can dictate to the chairman of a council, this is what I want from you, and when on this trip I need 10 million, I need 20 million, and you have to look for the money because it's the traditional ruler, it's a first-class traditional ruler. So all of these things, then the final way to checkmate maladministration at local government is to now get EFCC and ICPC to also get involved, including NFIU, to track the funding and the expenditure, transparency and accountability at that level. Let them come and account. From today going forward, you have received X amount of money. How did you spend it? Can we see your receipt? Can we see your contract papers? How much has been disbursed? How much was spent on overhead? How much was spent on salaries? That way, when they start seeing 1, 2, 3 local government chairperson being sent to jail by EFCC, others will tell the governors.
In fact, now that you have talked about,
I don't want to get into.